As consumers begin to care more about our environment and are becoming more knowledgeable about fashion waste, brands and companies are adapting innovative ways to create clothing. As consumers, we have changed. Now we're wondering how the industry has changed with us. As a consumer and fashion student interested in sustainable fashion, I become involved with studying the industry's innovations. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the consumer shift towards sustainable fashion and how brands are adapting. Consumer behavior has changed and demands that companies commit to more sustainable business practices. 66% of consumers said that they would pay more for a sustainable brand. 78% of the United States says that they feel better when they buy products that are sustainably produced. That number rises to 88% in India and 85% in both Brazil and Turkey. Sustainability is growing as a complete society and not just as millennials and the younger generations. Companies are now looking for innovative fabrics and striving towards circular fashion. This means that the product from when it is first produced circles all the way into so it to be reused, and that way nothing goes to waste. Secondhand retailing and rental platforms are even growing. Sustainable companies are growing, but transparency is also huge. Companies like Rent the Runway, The RealReal, and Village Luxe have all become really huge playing in this part of sustainability. Rent the Runway is a company that allows people to go through and rent clothing that have already been used. The RealReal is a vintage luxury company that allows you to buy used products and also resell your items on their website and their store locations. And Village Luxe is an innovative way. They like to call themselves the Airbnb of the fashion industry. And basically what they're doing is it's a community of people that allow each other to borrow and trade clothing and items with each other. People are looking towards these brands and these companies so that they can have this circular fashion and they don't go to waste, and they can have these items without feeling the guilt of purchasing them and having that trend run out or not using them anymore. Other companies like Everlane and Reformation are really transparent about their production. From start to finish, they tell you exactly how everything is made. They tell you all the waste that you're saving. They're telling you water that you're not wasting. So a lot of people are also looking for companies to be much more transparent in their business. Other brands are even taking classic staples and making more sustainable versions of it, and even making changes in their products. For example, Prada has been using recycled nylon bags. It's been a huge staple for Prada to have these nylon bags, and it's the brand's most traditional item. And now they've decided to take recycled fishing lines, plastic in the ocean, and using those waste products and making an innovative material in order to create these bags. There are also much more innovative products. Some companies, like I mentioned before, Reformation, is using recycled fabrics. So leftover fabrics that companies would have just thrown away or not used, they're buying those fabrics and able to remake things out of them. Today we have talked about the shifts in consumer behavior, their demand toward companies becoming more sustainable, and how companies have adapted and developed in the realm of sustainability. As consumers, we can demand companies to continue to be ethical and more sustainable, and as climate change continues to happen, businesses will be forced to produce more sustainable products. Thank you.